Hey, what's going on, everyone? We're going to talk about this particular article from You Today. And one reason as to why you shouldn't focus on articles all the time or what people are tweeting about or their opinions, because it kind of leads you astray. Monster Bitcoin purchase, quote, mystifies community. Oh no, what happened? Who's this person who purchased? That's the key word there. Purchase a whole lot of Bitcoin. What could it mean? Could that possibly mean that Bitcoin is about to shoot up to $100,000? Where did they purchase? At what price did they buy Bitcoin? A mysterious whale has made a splash in the Bitcoin sea with a record-breaking purchase. A colossal purchase of Bitcoin was made earlier today with a single wallet, accumulating over 26,200 Bitcoin at a price point of $51,000 per Bitcoin. The transaction, amounting to an eye-watering total of approximately $1.3 billion, was spotted on a wallet identified by the address, and there's the address right there, raising speculation over the buyer's identity. Who did it? Was it Mark Zuckerberg? Jeff Bezos? Elon Musk? Who purchased $1.3 billion worth of Bitcoin? Which ranges from sovereign wealth funds to high net worth individuals like Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg. Recent activity within the Bitcoin network displays a significant accumulation trend among Bitcoin whales, defined as wallets holding over 100 Bitcoin and not associated with any centralized exchanges. With the last transaction within the past 30 days, these entities seem to be in a state of collection rather than distribution. Collection means buying, distribution means selling. The realized price for such a whale cohort currently stands at $40,500. According to cryptocurrency analyst King Young Ju, this behavior underpins the bullish sentiment in the market, indicating that key players are betting on the long-term value of Bitcoin despite short-term price fluctuations. We hear this all the time if you're in the cryptocurrency space and you watch price action. They talk about this all the time. It's nothing new. Someone buys, especially at a high price, then apparently they're looking long-term for the value of that particular asset to increase. Even in the short term, if the market crashes. Now, here's the tweet right here that this article pulled the title, that a mysterious whale or a mysterious purchase mystifies the Bitcoin community. Look at this. Caleb Phrasen, all right? A big player just gobbled up some Bitcoin. Invest Answers is the one who posted their information. Monster, $1.3 billion of Bitcoin, 26,200 Bitcoin at $51,000. Looks bullish. Perhaps SWF, Jeff Bezos, Zuck, or some other high net worth individual. P.S. This is not an ETF wallet. And then it gives you the screenshot. Okay, cool. But once you look at the tweet, the response from this tweet, you guys will begin to say, well, maybe it's not as what the article and what these tweets are trying to drum it up to be. Here we go. Transfer, wasn't it? Caleb responded back with, good point. Yes, it wasn't a purchase. Someone just merely transferred 21,000 Bitcoin, 26,200 Bitcoin to another wallet. But you see how people just simply grab information and try to run with it and make it something positive, when in actuality it was just a simple transfer. And then you have other entities grabbing the market information, the data, and running with it as well. It wasn't a purchase. It was a mere transfer of Bitcoin from one place to another. So this individual, well, who holds all of this Bitcoin, doesn't mean that they purchased it at $51,000. But leave it to certain individuals like Invest Answers, you would think that this is a great thing, but it's not. It's just a merely transfer from one place to another, from one wallet to the next wallet. So you may have had some people go out and buy Bitcoin at $51,000 in or around that price, suspecting that, well, since a whale bought it at that price, then long term the market in Bitcoin is a buy. Not knowing if they would have done a little bit more research, dig deeper, they would have said, well, this just looked like a transfer from one wallet to the next. You can see how fast information flows, even if it's correct information or wrong. Maybe it's a cold wallet move of an exchange. Yeah, maybe Binance moved that Bitcoin. He responded back, Caleb responded back, yeah, I just realized that was a potential cause. But it's too late now. You had another company, entity, write about this purchase that mystifies the community. There wasn't nothing mystic about it. It was just a mere transfer. People grab this. That's why I respect social media platforms, because yes, you can place misinformation, disinformation on these platforms, but the community, the people who also use the platform, can restrict that information. They could fight back against that misinformation. Okay. Next thing I wanted to show you though is this. Grant Cardone. Well, I wanted to look, Matthew Hyland, okay? He's probably one of the people who wanted to buy Bitcoin because this article, the tweet that Caleb put on here on Twitter, on X, kind of justifies this bull flag. So he probably ran out and purchased some Bitcoin because it all lines up. The chart is lining up. The article is lining up. The tweet is lining up. Let's go out and buy Bitcoin. And that's not the case though. But you get people who try to mesh things together to make it match. That's what he tried to do with this chart. He's trying to make it match. But then look at this. This was 21 hours ago. Okay. Grant Cardone, he tweeted this out. The man that lied to your face about Bitcoin being a Ponzi and wanting the government to ban it just 3 months ago is now offering Bitcoin services to his rich clients. Who is he talking about? Who's been hating on Bitcoin recently, saying that only criminals use it? Who said it's a Ponzi and that the government needs to ban it? Who? Well, here it is. Jamie Dimon. If you want to believe the information from Caleb and just take it at face value, here's another one. Major U.S. bank goes big on Bitcoin. JP Morgan announced plans to offer an actively managed Bitcoin fund to its private wealth clients. Where's the link? Where's this information coming from? Wasn't Bitcoin for criminals? This was 2 days ago. Owning Bitcoin in a fund is massively inferior to direct ownership, even as a custodian. I agree with that too. But again, be careful on where the information is being generated and grabbed from. For you, for me, we always want to verify the price action off the charts. This doesn't mean to go all in on Bitcoin. The chart will let you know when it's time to go all in. Because the lesson here from Grant's perspective is to always watch what they do, not what they say. This is real simple. He's been hating on, I'm talking about Jamie Dimon's been hating on Bitcoin for the longest time. And we've been tracking the price action in Bitcoin. And we already knew that it wasn't meshing together. The things that he was saying wasn't meshing with the market. I don't care what Jamie Dimon says. I don't care what Warren Buffett says. I don't care what any powerful individual says about a particular asset. If the chart doesn't reflect what they're saying, then they are wrong. The market is the grand decider of what people value, period. So give me your thoughts. We are here. You guys can see we did a price prediction in Bitcoin right there on the 15th of February. So far, it's just trading within the trading range. It kind of look like we're getting a little bit of weakness into the market in Bitcoin right now. So we may actually see the price action go down a little bit initially. But generally, I'm still looking for this price action in Bitcoin to trend to the upside. I think the bullishness is still here. So I'm just going to hold the price prediction as is. Just be prepared for some slight weakness because these last couple of 5-day bars, there's definitely some instances to where weakness is coming through. All right, so I just want to give you all that heads up too. All right, so go ahead and give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.